inspiring and very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think of the omission of the motivations of the 9/11 attacks?
Exactly.
Yes, I felt that
asked
when they talked about attacks, they should have said the attack by Muslim extremists.
I wonder who are these terrorists.
That's right. It could easily, someone who didn't know or live through it, could easily just think of terrorists as some generic bad guy. They don't know who it is.
Or even people who did live through it, if it isn't being mentioned now.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Did that occur to you
Yes,
while
of course.
watching
I was
this?
waiting for somebody
3
to
times
say
I
it.
mentioned it.
Do you feel like it was an omission, an intentional omission, or an
Yes,
oversight?
Because it's politically correct not to say that. Because it's supposed to be supposedly offensive to good Muslims. But I don't know. We talk
How is
about
it
the
offensive to
Japanese
good Muslims?
attacking us at Pearl Harbor. We don't worry about
No.
who, which. It's known. It's history. And so is this. This is history.
The Japanese attacked us at Pearl Harbor.
Yes, and we don't mince words. We say the Japanese attacked us at Pearl Harbor. Here we don't say Islamists attacked us on 9/11. We just say terrorists.
And how are we supposed to, do you feel, oppose Islamism from gaining influence in America
Right.
If we don't
if on
name it.
9/11,
Yes, if we don't name it, then
right.
then it's just gone because
Right.
most people won't even know who the terrorists are.
so when they talk about the lessons of 9/11,
What is
They-
the lesson?
The lessons of 9/11 are, I think, we should have more security and we should be more cognizant that we have enemies out there, and we should name them.
Plain and simple, we're at war.
Yes. So
or they're at war with us and we're defending our culture.
yes,
Exactly.
yes. Well, it's a
Exactly.
clash of. Would you say a clash of civilizations or a clash of
Yes.
civilization
It's more than
versus
culture,
barbarism?
civilization.
Yeah.
So did that influence your overall attitude about the event?
No, we enjoyed the event. I think it was wonderful to honor the firefighters and first responders and police who were constantly there to save us and protect us. But I think that we have to also name who the enemy was because they're still doing it.
We have to identify
Yeah.
who the perpetrators were.
Yes, absolutely. They're still doing it. It's the same enemy that we had then, we have now.
Nothing's changed.
In fact, it's worse because
That's
they're
right.
they're infiltrated among
Now,
us.
terrorism is getting worse.
How do you mean they're infiltrated among us now?
Well, we have we have people in the Congress, we have people in schools, we have people, children who are taught about this in school.
And at every level of American society, they've infiltrated.
Islamists, political
and if
Islamists.
you say
Yes.
something, you're considered a bigot, a racist.
Yes.
You're not trying to save the fabric of America. It's really very subtle, the way it's being portrayed. And children in school are taught this same way. They don't know who the terrorists are. They just know they were terrorists. Doesn't make sense.
But are the terrorists finished now, 12 years? No.
No.
Or are the
They're
terrorists,
emboldened by
are they
this.
only in Afghanistan and...
No, they're right here. There are many training camps throughout America.
Every
And so when we have an event like in the Boston bombers,
every state
that's not an
has
accident.
its own cells.
And the mosques are also housing grounds for terrorist classes, weapons, all of those things. People think of them as a church or synagogue, but they're not.
You mean it's different than a church?
Very different.
In
Very
what
different.
way? How?
Because a church or synagogue preaches love, tolerance. You never hear them talking about go out there and kill somebody. And
Or
the
hatred.
mosques are preaching hatred. Many of the people like Major Hassan, people like that who got their encouragement from mosques, etc. They were actually, they were incited to do what they finally did. Yeah, very sad that our laws are being used kind of against us.
Well, how are the laws being used against
Well,
us?
the laws give everybody a chance. You're allowed to have free speech. And so freedom of religion, all of these noble ideas are sort of abused by Islamists.
You're saying there's sedition being cloaked under religion?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Sedition? Treason?
Well, traitorship, yes. Treason, yeah. Yes. And,
Smoke screen.
yeah, kind of distraction, and it's PC, not to mention, but it's going on. And
And if on 9/11 we can't acknowledge it,
We're not, we're acknowledging it, but we're not naming it, so it's easy to be sort of
Not
diffused.
identifying it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.